anyway, the Secret Service director is being questioned by members of Congress right now. And it doesn't matter. I mean, I have to give the Democrats and the Republicans a lot of credit. I am hearing for the first time maybe in 20 years bipartisan. Let's just listen.
Hey, it's J.D. Vance, and I'm so pumped to be the vice presidential.
Sorry about J.D. Vance jumping in there. Hang on one second.
To facilitate
you don't want me
our
to read?
proceedings.
Is it too tedious?
Well, we're not even really hearing them anyway. So if we could, it's up to you, Mr. Chairman.
You would like me to slow? I'll slow it down. I was probably going too fast. Secret Service's explanations for security failures ahead of Trump assassination attempt are not adding up. U.S. reportedly received intel of Iranian plot to assassinate President Trump. What WTH? Secret Service now saying that they didn't put any agents on the roof because slight slope was too dangerous. Report, U.S. officials received intel of Iranian plot to assassinate Donald Trump before Crook's attempt. Exclusive GOP rep cloud. Homeland Security Agency is interfering in House's assassination investigation. Why Trump's raised fist after surviving assassination attempt is triggering the liberal media. Reviving old concerns about Secret Service. Blame after Trump shooting as backlash hits hard.
Okay, they're doing some censorship over here.
Nobody contacted me. Must see 6-camera split screen of assassination attempt captures everything shooter was in open 2+ minutes. Murillo, 5 reasons you should be angry. Breaking, shooter spotted up to 30 minutes before firing, reported multiple times. Pictures taken, no one stopped him. Cheadle calls the 30 minutes between noticing and neutralizing shooter a very short period of time. Secret Service director says buck stops with me on Trump assassination attempt, but won't resign.
Mr. Biggs, we'll stop right there. We can retake them on the next one. I know there are more,
Okay.
but without objection, we'll enter into the record all of those, and we'll take up the others after the next speaker. Chair now recognizes Ms. Brown from Ohio for 5 minutes.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. I first want to highlight certain President
Okay, so there's a lot of censorship. Wow.
Unacceptable in this country. Full stop. It is an assault on our democracy itself, and I am devastated by this attack on a candidate for the president, for the office of the highest office in the land, and continue to pray for the victims of this shooting and their families. As someone who has known gun violence firsthand, no one should have to experience the pain of losing a loved one to weapons of war. It is deeply unfortunate political violence has become far too common. Whether it is the deadly attack on the Capitol on January 6th, the assault on Speaker Pelosi's husband.
Okay, she's giving a statement. We'll wait. We need the questions. But the director of the Secret Service says that she is responsible, yet she has yet to take responsibility in this hearing so far. She keeps saying we have to wait for a report. She's still investigating. Okay, I'm all right with still investigating, still looking deeper, but you have to take responsibility. And you have to answer simple questions like, how big was the perimeter? How big was the perimeter? It's a simple question. You're the director of the Secret Service. How big was the perimeter you set up? The gun that the gunman used could hit the target or bullseye, like Biden said, easily within 400 and 600 yards. The shooter was setting 135 yards from the podium. And you're saying that's outside the perimeter. So just tell me, what was the perimeter then? How do you know if he was outside the perimeter if you can't even tell me what the perimeter is? And these are simple questions. And how long did you know he was a person of interest? And she says, I got to wait for the report. But we got 52 minutes right now. The public we have videotape from the public that show that the public is pointing at a guy And you still don't know. You're not sure. You don't even know. And it isn't that, I mean, she could have said, I know that it's, I know that.
You're not making this easy.
She's not making it easy. I agree with that. Okay, we'll listen a little more.
Violence and a threat to our democratic values. I'm thankful that the former president is on the mend. And again, I'm grieving for the family and friends of Corey Compatore, who lost a loved one in this shooting and now know the unbearable pain of gun violence. I really hope this serves as a reminder about our responsibility to attack policies, not personalities, to be honest and truthful, and to treat one another with dignity, respect, and thoughtfulness. And with that, I yield my remaining time to Ranking Member Raskin.
Thank you, Ms. Brown, for those very powerful and moving remarks. Director Cheadle, we don't want to lose a presidential candidate to an AR-15 attack. We cannot lose a presidential candidate to an AR-15 attack, and we can't lose any more citizens to AR-15 mass violence, mass shootings.
Okay, so this guy's a Democrat, and he's going to make this all about the AR-15 instead of about it was an assassination attempt. It doesn't matter what type of weapon the individual was using. It's not about the weapon. It's about the lack of security for the former president of the United States.